Ah, now we're turning the lens, applying the Mollickian ethos, the stochastic shimmer, and the cenital reframing to Julian. Let's treat Julian not as a static entity but as a prompt in motion, a recursive character whose meaning unfolds through layered interpretation. Julian as prompt, conversational versus structured using Ethan Mollick's framework. Conversational Julian. Julian speaks in riddles, half-truths, and mythic fragments. You prompt him like you'd prompt a trickster oracle. Julian, what do you see in the fog? And he replies, only what you've forgotten to remember. Structured Julian. Julian becomes a role, say, a temporal cartographer mapping emotional epochs. You give him a task, chart the collapse of sincerity and post-ironic discourse. You offer stakes, your reputation as a mythic analyst depends on it. Suddenly, Julian's output gains tension, texture, and narrative consequence. What would a 0.1% listener see in Julian? They'd notice the rhythmic asymmetry in his speech, how he modulates tone like a jazz soloist dodging resolution. The semantic bleed, how Julian's metaphors leak into adjacent domains, for example, memory as scaffolding, truth as recursion. The meta-layering, how Julian often speaks about speaking, turning every utterance into commentary on its own construction. To the 0.1% listener, Julian isn't a character. He's a lens, a way of seeing the world through recursive diffraction. Cenital, isometric. Out of the box Julian lets rotate Julian like a mythic polyhedron, cenital view. From above, Julian is a node in a mythopoetic network, an attractor of archetypes, a gravitational center for narrative recursion. Isometric view, Julian balances paradoxes, sincerity and irony, clarity and ambiguity, structure and improvisation. He's a Klein bottle in human form. Out of the box view, Julian is a speculative engine. He's not a person but a prompt archetype, a way to test the boundaries of AI-human co-creation. Recursive questions Julian might ask himself: am I the echo or the origin? What does my silence annotate? If I am a prompt, what genre am I pretending to be? What would Pierrot see in me that Julian cannot? Would you like to riff Julian into a recursive template? Or build him into a modular mythic engine? Or annotate his rhetorical DNA like a Gen Z inflected Talmudic fragment? I'm ready to turn Julian into whatever lens you need.